Here with Hofstra head coach Dennis Papadatos following a 21-15 win over California Baptist in the regular season finale. Coach, thoughts on tonight's performance?
Too close for comfort. They're a tough, scrappy team, and we're going to California next year to return the favor. I thought we did. The 84 match would have been a pretty big matchup. Jacob did not feel well all week, and we didn't want to start at 57. We wanted to start at 97 because we wanted to make sure the dual meet didn't matter before we were going to use Jacob and put him in kind of harm's way. But then they drew 57, and we said we're going to do the right thing by the kid that's been a trooper for us. So we sat him, and we called on the other guys to do their part to make sure we can get this victory. Like Erickson, and then the other guys score more points. Matt Rogers is out. We kind of needed Matt. Hoyle is a little banged up and sick, but he found a way to get it done. McGinty had a scare, almost didn't make weight, made it with 1 second left by the skin of his teeth, and comes out and starts the match. And that was nice because they drew 157 because they saw how hard he was struggling to make weight, so they made him the first match, and he went out and shoved it back, and I thought that was great. We'll take it. The things I was happiest with is I was telling the team, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, I like Joe trying to score late after he was already winning big. I like Trey not giving up that takedown when he was up by 4, right, to go out of bounds to make sure he comes back and get the major. That was better for me than every point he scored. Zach getting the takedown with the backs at the buzzer pretty much. At that point, we wanted to equal out the bonus points, so at that point I'm like, this could mean the dual meet. He has to get this major, right? And he found a way to get it done on senior night, and that was great. Jacob Moon putting in a cradle, finding a way not get pinned, but almost get the major, right? Liardi and him were a big matchup. I don't think I don't think the match was like the score said, but the kid won some of the positions. Hoyle battled, same thing, got taken down first, came back and crunched. Those are the things I was happy with. I was happy with, like I said, Moon not giving up in that position, Trey not giving up in position, Zach finding a way to get it done, Hoyle battling through, the team finding with using 2 or 3 backups today and still beating a Big 12 opponent on senior night. I thought it was a good, gritty performance. Not our best, but a good gritty performance.
How do you feel going into your next competition, the EIWA Championship?
We just talked about we're pretty healthy. Matt is just sick. Jacob could have wrestled today. He really started feeling better on Thursday, and when I talked to him yesterday, he was like, "I'll wrestle." He's like, "But man, I'm telling you, I don't feel right." And, he had that stomach bug, and he couldn't get through practice while running to the bathroom every 5 seconds on Wednesday. So we're going through a little bit of that. But I think it'll all be gone in the next 2-3 days. Moon was super sick all the way through. He missed practice Monday, Tuesday. I didn't even see him from the Sacred Heart match. The first time I saw Moon was Wednesday because he was sick, and we told him, "Get out of here. You have a fever. Don't come near us." Right? And then it started slowly creeping its head to other people. So we're focusing on getting tougher, getting healthy, keeping our weight under control. And so, we're in as good of a place as you can be. We're as healthy as you can ask to be this late in the season in a Division I program going to the conference tournament. You're never 100%, but we're arguably as healthy as anyone else in the country could expect to be.
And then, do you have anything to say about the seniors that were honored tonight?
Listen, they guys like Trey and Zach that have been here for 5-6 years, they've been here for most of my tenure, right? They were part of like my real first recruiting class, because when I first came here, we had our whole team together and no one was graduating. The first time I had scholarship money is when I went to go get Zach and Trey, right? Those were kind of like the first recruits that I had. People were leaving or graduating, and I had scholarship money. They were like my first real set of recruits. It took a year. My 3rd year here was the first year I really had money to go recruit, and it's Trey and Zach, right? So, and we had some of our best highs, and they battled with some of the lows with me. So, and we appreciate Jacob coming in, being a trooper, and we had high expectations from Britton, and he got hurt at the Army invite. That Britton, good chance would have been our 65-pounder starter. So that hurt not having him all year. And Ben and Mario they're the best. Like, I have a crush on Mario. He's my little buddy. I love him. Like, and Ben is a quiet, does everything we ask. 4.0. Just got, just talking to his dad. Just got into George Washington Law School. Got a great LSAT score. He's going to be a successful alumni. they're great kids, and we're excited that we're putting them out in the world, and we produce great human beings, and a lot of them were great wrestlers along the way too. Appreciate it.